that girl go. They're pushing her. They're not letting her go. They're not letting her go. Is it right?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Why? What kind of nonsense? What is
this? Man, these people left without taking the blacks, man. None of the blacks, man. See. None. Even the black guys that already have kids, they took their kids and their wife and left the niggas behind. Like, everyone is stranded. This is really too bad.
We are not allowing any black people to enter inside the gates. We are all here. It's only Ukrainians that they are allowing in. Even the ones with kids, they're not allowing them in. They only have been here for days and nobody's asking any questions. Only Ukrainian women and kids they are allowing in through these gates. All the places blocked and all are full of black from different communities, from different countries. Nobody's talking to us.
Now, the question is that racism or nationalism? Because I guarantee you, most of the Ukrainian people were not very pleased with all of those African immigrants coming into their countries, going to their schools, using their resources. I'm pretty sure that they were upset by that. So what you see here is it looks like they're trying to save the Ukrainians before anybody else. I mean, you have to ask yourself, what do you expect if you're in another person's country and you're a foreigner and something is taking place in their country? I'm pretty sure that they are going to get their people out first. You're going to be the last on the list. You're going to be the last people that they think about. And if they have room for you, they'll circle back and get you later. Until then, it looks like you're stuck in that situation. You're either going to have to fight or you're not going to live through it, unfortunately. But hey, this is what you chose. You wanted to go to that country in that region to go to school. They said that they were students. You heard them say that they were students. I mean, like, what did you expect? Okay, I mean, in their native African countries, we don't know where they're from. We don't know what country they coming from in Africa. But what's going on in the Ukraine isn't going on in their African countries right now. Maybe in the Congo. But I mean, you have to think about it. I mean, this should be a wake-up call for all African immigrants out there that, hey, wherever you go, nobody really wants you there. It's always an issue for you wherever you go. When they went to the UK, that's what the whole Brexit thing was about. They didn't want you over there. They don't want you in Europe. You go to China. We seen what they did to you in China. I think it's about time for all the African immigrants to take what you've learned in all these countries and go back home and do what is necessary. Because leaving and going abroad and thinking that you're going to get treated any different than what you've seen these people get treated, that's a lie that you're telling yourself. There's a lot of issues in Africa that you got to take care of, but I think it's time. I mean, this should be a wake-up call that it's time for you to go back home and fix home, okay? Because if you look at this situation, basically you know what they're telling you. You know exactly what they're telling you. Like, yeah, we need a little bit of a buffer zone. And you look like a great buffer zone for us. And no, you wasn't going to get any seats before any Ukrainians. Are you crazy? What you think? You thought that they was going to allow you to escape before their people? No, absolutely not. And that they got on code extremely quick when they seen that. When they seen a sea of black folks trying to get on them trains, nope, they got on code immediately. They already knew, save our women and our children. Forget them immigrants. They wanted to come over here and they got to use our schools and everything. Well, guess what? They gonna be the last to leave. Show us how loyal you are to us, because you know what they said. Any man age 18 to 60 is forbidden to leave. They didn't say any Ukrainian. They said any man age 16 to 60 are not leaving. And then you even heard them say, well, even the women and children that's over here, they're not letting them leave. They let the Ukrainian women and children leave. Well, it's because, they're Ukrainian. You are a foreigner. So your women and children are not as important as their women and children. Like, what did you not see this coming? That's crazy to me. How did you not see this coming with all of the evidence around the world of how they get down in Europe? Like, you didn't know that? Do some research and realize where you're actually at. Okay? If not, hopefully you survive this situation. Hopefully you do. We really hoping that you do. And if you do, let this be a lesson to you, never to put yourself in that situation again, because it ain't good for nobody, especially you and your children. I think it's time to go back home and rebuild home, because that's the only place you're going to get somewhat of a fair shake. And that's all I want to say about that. It's that guy, Big Soji, Not Useless Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notification, and we out.